Okay, so next I'm going to hand this over to Councilmember Sydney Moore for our first Citizen of the Year award tonight.
Thank you. Whereas Rose Clark has spent a lifetime devoted to public service in Burien and the Highline area, and whereas she was instrumental in organizing the first community-led resistance to expansion of SeaTac airport operations, advocating for the health and well-being of the Burien community, and whereas Clark organized the first Highline area study of health impacts of airport operations, which led to the formation of a regular public health study of health impacts in the Highline area, and whereas Clark has served in volunteer leadership roles for many local nonprofits, Highline Public Schools, and served on the City of Burien's first Planning Commission, and whereas Clark was elected 3 times to the Burien City Council, serving between the years of 2000 to 2013, and serving as deputy mayor for 8 of those years, and whereas she was a member of a group of Burien leaders who helped form the city's first comprehensive plan and the 20-year vision for Burien's town square, paving the way for the vibrant and dynamic downtown Burien we all enjoy. And whereas after serving as the first chairperson of the Highline Public Schools Capital Facilities Advisory Committee, which helps prioritize essential school infrastructure investments, she now serves on the Highline Oversight Committee, tracking the use of voter-approved bond funds. And whereas as leader of the Des Moines Memorial Drive Preservation Association, she is helping keep focus on the state's only living memorial to World War I veterans, helping ensure that the sacrifice of those soldiers is not forgotten. Now, therefore, the City Council of the City of Burien, Washington, does hereby ask all Burien community members to join together to honor Rose Clark and to thank her for her dedicated service to the Burien community, dated the 2nd day of May, 2022.
Thank you. Is Ms. Clark with us today?
Yes, Ms. Clark, if you would unmute yourself and turn on your camera if you'd like.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
We can. A little bit of an echo, but go ahead.
So do you want my comments now?
Yeah, please.
Yes,
Could everybody else mute?
do.
Everybody else mute there.
So I'm very honored to be named Citizen of the Year. With great excitement, I used to do this job of helping to select Citizens of the Year. And it was always a very fun part of being on council. For me, being a volunteer opens all sorts of doors and opportunities to learning a lot of different things. I started volunteering with PTA in the 70s, and that was because the teacher said, if you want your students to be successful, you will be with them in the schools and you will help in the schools. And so I did that religiously all during the time my kids were in school. That opened my eyes to other opportunities in the community. I have volunteered in so many places, I have forgotten a lot. But I learned everywhere that I went. Everything that I did taught me a lesson and broadened my worldview. And so for all of the people out there listening, I would encourage you to look around our community. There are service clubs, there's nonprofits, there's my Des Moines Memorial Drive Preservation Association, if you want to look at us. There's the schools. There are so many opportunities to give some of your time and learn about your community. Eventually volunteer for like the Planning Commission, and you learn how government works and you learn how your city council works. And then you're in good shape to become a city council member. Little steps along the way, and it all starts with volunteering locally. And so I encourage everybody to participate in their community by volunteering. Thank you again for this award. It means an awful lot to me.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Mark, and your contributions to the city are really impressive, and especially your ongoing volunteer work to support what we do. So thank you, and great seeing you here.
Thank you.
Could I say something as well?
Sure. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Kitty Milne, and I'm the one who nominated Rose for Citizen of the Year. And as a founder of the city of Burien and a member of the first Burien City Council and the first woman mayor, I'm delighted that Rose followed in my footsteps. And if it's okay with you, I have her plaque here, and I would like to present it to her in the public. So I'm going to walk over to where she is. Rose, on behalf of the city of Burien, it's my honor to present to you this plaque as a Burien Citizen of the Year. It's obvious from all the work you have done in our community. It's more than deserved. And we thank you, all of us.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Oh, that's great. That was a beautiful plaque and a very thoughtful tribute to Ms. Clark's contributions.
Absolutely.
And thank you for your service as well.